All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praises, honor, and glory. I say Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Chakadash, give honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akim and to the elect that are scattered across the four corners of this earth, pushing this truth and faith and in all sincerity. I'm the brother Shamala from the GMS Houston camp, and this lesson is going to be entitled, "And their works do follow them." Are speaking on the works that we do in this truth, meaning going out preaching, doing out studying, laboring, right? All the laboring that we do for the Most High and for the elect. All of these things will pay off because you can achieve all types of worldly greatness, but after you die, it doesn't mean anything. It disappears. Whatever you can achieve on this side in terms of certificates, awards, like you got your celebrities and your athletes and your actors, what they win an MVP award, they win a championship trophy, they win an Oscar, they win a Grammy, they rack up all of these accolades, and for the people, I mean, you get praise for that because that measures your success on this side about how many things you have accomplished. But I will focus, with this word. That's why Paul spoke about that they do all of this for corruptible crown, but we are incorruptible because we are striving and hoping, for the kingdom of heaven. You see? So I'm going to start here in Matthew 16 and 24. Then said Yahweh Shah to his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. So what does that mean? Take up your cross or deny yourself and take up your cross. Meaning, in this world, you have things that you like, you have things that you're about and that you get involved in. But even certain emotions, you might have that might negatively impact you and this body. You being prideful, or you might have been a person that like all the attention and you want everything to be about you and you just want to be heard. That all goes into denying yourself. You got to put yourself aside and esteem your brother. That's what it says in Philippians, the second chapter. You got to put all these things aside, right? Like I said, you got things that you do in this world, but it cannot come before Yahushua. It says to take up his cross and follow me. What was going on when Yahushua took up his cross? He was suffering, and that was a burden. Right? So after being beaten, he had to carry it. So it's a thing of suffering, and we're gonna suffer daily. But we gotta take up that cross. It's like Yahushua did, and continue to suffer. Continue to do these things for him. Whosoever will save his life shall lose it. So if you got a life in this world and you deem that more important than this truth, than Yahushua, than what he done, than the sacrifice that he did, you're gonna lose your life. You're gonna lose all of this because all of these things are temporary. It says, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. So if you give it up, you give up all of this, and you're gonna gain. Peter said, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we receive therefore? And Yahushua said that he was going to give 100-fold. So the best thing to do is to sacrifice all of these things. And don't put it before Yahushua, because doing that, hey, you're going to lose it. So you might as well just lose it anyways and just and just reap the benefits later on for sacrificing. Because why lose? Why get and enjoy all of these things now only just to lose it and to be a regular average Israelite in the kingdom of heaven, right? And having to die to get there instead of just sacrificing everything here and be fucking great, having a great name in the kingdom of heaven. It said, for what is a man profit if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? So, yeah, what if you get all of these things? Your life is, what you want it to be, and it means so much to you. You gain all that, but you lost your soul because you all into these things. See, so it's like once that's lost, how can you get that back? Once you in that deep, especially if you are a guy that was in this truth and then you left for the things in this world, and you get the spirit taken from you. It's like, how can you get that back? Well, I believe it was Peter that said, "Hey, man, it's a hard thing for a dude to come back. After he didn't left. After he didn't have the spirit taken from him. It's hard. It's damn near impossible." He said, "For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his work." So the Lord is coming back to reward all of us for the things that we're doing. All right, so why not be on the Lord's good side? All right. 1 Timothy 6 and 7, for we brought nothing into this world, and in a certain we can carry nothing out. So all of the things that we can achieve on this earth, all of the things that we can buy and purchase, materialistic things, we came in with nothing, and we can't leave with none of this stuff. We can't leave with none of this stuff. Why put so much focus and emphasis on it? And no, we have things that we like to do. We have things that we that we get into, that we buy, right? Brothers got PlayStations and Xboxes, right? But I mean, that shit is cool for here. Like, but we know that things are not gonna translate over. That new shirt or them new shoes, that new car, that new TV that you like so much. Shit, I like my TV. It ain't gonna come to it ain't getting on the chariot. It's not getting beamed up. You're not gonna get beamed up and look down, hey Lord, I forgot my TV, this and that. Right? And then they just gonna be up there with you. What you need that damn TV for? Right? All of these physical things cannot go with us. All of our wealth cannot follow. No materialistic things will get beamed up in a chariot. All of this shit is gonna perish and be burnt up by those missiles. All right. So chasing any type of wealth or any type of gain is to no avail. You ain't gonna get nowhere. On this side, you will, but this is a kingdom that is falling. It's going down the drain each and every day. So you put all of your money, all of your time investing into something that's crumbling. It's not a smart move. Let's get 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, and the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. Talking about the nuclear destruction. It's going to come as a thief in the night when people are not expecting it. Because they're going to be too involved for whatever they chose to do here. Mainly this goes to the Israelites, and especially those who know about this truth. And also they're involved with it. You chose something else. So, hey, that's going to be on your mind to where you're not going to be looking for the Lord. It says, in the end of which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. Its current rulership is going to be taken out of the way by these missiles, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and everything are comprised of elements, which will be burnt up. So yeah, the TV and your shoes will be burnt up. Yep, your Jordans. says the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. So, man, nothing is going to matter in that day. All that's going to matter is if you are going to make it out of this shit, man. If you're going to gain salvation, that's all that's going to matter in that day. I promise you, that's all that's going to matter. When you see what's going on, when we all see, that's all that's going to matter. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? So, seeing that all of this is going to happen, how should you act? What should be your mindset towards all of these things? What should be your mindset, living on this planet Earth? It says in all holy conversation and godliness. So being about the Lord, having that godly conduct, that's what the conversation goes into. Being involved with this truth, giving it your all, sacrificing everything, being about the Lord. Because those things are going to follow. Those things are not going to get burnt up. Those things are not going to get destroyed. Those things will transfer over into the new kingdom. That's why we should focus on the heavenly things and not physical. Being kingdom minded, having our eyes single, being focused, having that mission on the goal. I mean, having that having the mission or the goal in mind, right? While we're here doing whatever we do. So we might go out and enjoy ourselves and do things, but in our minds, we always hoping for the kingdom. We always know that this ain't that. We always know that this is temporary. We always know what's coming, right? But we can enjoy whatever for the time being. Then we get back to it. All right? We just pilgrims on the earth. This is Colossians 3:1. If ye then be risen with Yahweh Shai, seek those things which are above, where Yahweh Shai sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. So if you are risen with Yahweh Shai, meaning being awakened in His truth, because Yahweh Shai was raised from the dead, and we was raised from the dead spiritually. So if we was raised from the dead as well, we are new people. We are new creatures born again in Yahweh Shai. So we got to behave different and move different and have different goals on the things that we want. We want spiritual things, spiritual gifts. Right? We want the kingdom of heaven. We want new bodies. We want what Yahweh Shai got to offer. All right, that's what we want. We want what Yahweh Shai offer. We taking the offer. That'd be the smart thing to do. Because this is a once in a lifetime offer. All right, this will never happen again. Never. How could something like this be? How could something like money here, or a woman, or a car, or any type of feeling, or whatever you get out of this place, how can it compare and be valuable to that? This is 2 Corinthians 4:18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. So everything is temporary here. Everything. Bro, it don't matter. Like you can get a new car, a new this, new that. It's gonna get old. It's gonna wax old, and eventually it's gonna stop working. So you got to keep putting time and effort into getting a new thing and replacing this and replacing that. All right, just a never-ending cycle of trying to get money, running up the bad. It's a never-ending cycle. But in the kingdom of heaven, we're not gonna have to try to run up a bag. Wealth is gonna flow onto us because we're gonna be in rulership. We're gonna be kings and priests. We're gonna be on the top. We're gonna have the power. Whoever has the power, that's what wealth goes unto. All right. And we're gonna have slaves. That's the true meaning of being blessed. You see? But this is Revelation 14:13. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, right, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth, yea, said the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors and their works do follow them. So whenever we dead and gone, man, if anything was to happen to us, we have to be martyrs for the truth. for Yahushua, right? Hey, all of our works and things that we accomplished and did and put on the line for the Lord, it's gonna follow us. It's gonna be on our name and in our legacy forever, and it will never perish. For anything you do here and accomplish, that's not gonna last for you. It's not gonna be a great memorial for you. That history will be erased when America is destroyed. But the history and the legacy that we build it now, it's gonna be forever. It's gonna be written forever and talked about forever. It's always gonna be the topic of discussion. All right. That's what we fighting for. A great legacy, for us and our children and the generation to come. This is the true wealth, spiritual wealth that we are, investing in. All right. This is the true generational wealth. Jake tried to do that on this side, right? But this is a burning building. We getting out of it, and we are building, generational wealth, generational legacy for our seeds to come. Galatians 6:9, and let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. So let's not be weary in the works that we are doing, because we know that we're gonna reap from these things. These things don't go unnoticed. The words that we speak and the lessons that we do, they do not go unheard by the Lord. Our good acts of faith and charity, the Lord sees all of that. And those actions and those things never get blotted out or forgotten. It's always going to be with you and your name. So just keep racking it up. Hey, it increases your chances of being of the elect. That's why it says putting in the great diligence, right, to make our calling and election sure. So, hope that was edifying. With that, I'm going to say shalom.